Today is going to be a big mowing day, and we've got a few things we're going to be experimenting with. The first thing that we need to do, it is currently October, and our cows need food. So real quick, if I can quit running into my tractor. Sorry, tractor. That's how you do that. We're going to give them TMR. Now, we don't have any TMR. I don't have any hay. I don't have any grass. I do have straw, but that does no one any good. I need TMR, and I don't actually know how much I need. But we're just gonna kind of see what happens here. I'm gonna stop at around 50,000. Okay, so that's 7,500 bucks. If we take a look at our cows, who are, I think, what, 21 months old, so we've had them now for 3 months, they have eaten through just an insane amount of food. So I'm gonna try and do my best and maybe give them like 200,000 liters. Reason I do this, it is so much cheaper to feed cattle like this than it is to do it really any other way, using one of 82 Studios Lizard Goods things, and then you're all right. Okay, so there we go. We spent about $37,500, but we have 250,000 liters of TMR. Simple and ridiculously cheap. You couldn't buy it like that from like anybody. Like, if you could sell things to each other in multiplayer, you still couldn't buy it for that cheap. And all the good that TMR does, it's just ridiculous. Why can I not dump anything out? What's going on? Oh yeah, I forgot that it's on this side, not the other side. Oops. Okie dokie, now that the food is in there, we are good. Straw's at 100,000 liters, but that's gonna be fine for now. Food is good. I think we are about ready to go to bed. Good morning from Riverbend Springs. We are going to start off by taking some silage and selling it. Beforehand, we've been doing it by doing bales, and that sucks. So we are gonna do, oh yeah, it's this side. We are going to now utilize this thing. If you missed one of the last episodes, totally best backwards driver farm sim. If you missed one of the last episodes, I installed this, which will actually now take my straw, which we got 134,000 liters left, and turn it into silage, which is 200,000 liters in here in less than a day. That's awesome. I'm not going to be feeding this to anybody. This is pure sales and pure cash money. We're not doing bells anymore. At least that is the game plan, is to not do bells anymore. I want to do it this way. It also works with grass, and today I'm going to show you how I'm going to be mowing some of these grass yards, grass fields rather. Also, does anybody else find it weird that the grass in the field is super duper green and the grass outside is super duper not? It's just me. Maybe. Let's bring it in. Let's get this sold. Let's see how much we can make in a single day of silage. Actually, it's going to be a little bit more than this. Also, with the grass going in, that's going to be another thing too. Let's see. What are we getting? Total of $73,000. Very, 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 very nice. So, what is that? 437? 6? Like 36,500-ish? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm thinking out loud. Let's move along and let's get out into the field. You let the sun come up a little bit. It's a little dark. Well, if it wasn't for all the clouds, it would be absolutely gorgeous right now. But what are you gonna do? Am I right? Let's do this. Yeah, let's get to work. Let's unhook from that, and let's grab ourselves a mower. Now, we're gonna run just like we've done previously. All of our fields are ready to go. All of them are in the first growth stage, or first harvest stage. Grass has 2 of them. And it really doesn't matter too much which one you mow it at. Farmer Cops made a video a while back at this point, and it basically said, hey, you could do whatever you want, whenever you want. No one's going to say anything. You should just do what makes sense for you. And that's what I love. So we are going to do that. Now, I am going to knock out the headlands for myself. Sometimes this doesn't work the greatest. So I'm going to do that so that this worker doesn't just mess it all up. So now that the mowing is done, at least on my part, we can go ahead and set this on a worker, which is fantastic. Let's bring this here, get it almost right, and then we'll come around here. 2 headlands. Don't you dare work those headlands. And well, don't mess this up too bad, all right? Cool. I trust you. I don't, but I shouldn't. There you go. That's the word to use. Now we need our challenger, this guy, because we are going to grab our merger. Okay, the mower's working. We're good. Now, I've learned from my mistakes of doing every single field, and it takes forever. This is still going to take a little extra time because we still have to go through. However, we only have to do 3 things. Mow, windrow, pick it up. We don't have to do, I think it's 4 things if you're baling. So you've got to mow and then bale. Ah, great, it's missing stuff already. What is it? Mow, bale, because I'm windrowing and baling at the same time. And then wrapping, and then collecting. So there's a few more steps involved with that, which sucks. But for this, 3 steps, and we're good. I've gone back and forth a few times about how I'm going to do this and exactly what's going to go where. But I think the idea here is going to be to kick everything off, at least for this setup. It's going to be kick it off to the left-hand side. We're going to go steering assist. This is 8.5 meters. I don't know how wide this is, but hopefully that works. 2 headlands. That works for me. And we're going to pray that the rest of this is correct. And we go. And it seems like it will be working. So we're going to send everything into the middle, and then whenever we come back, we'll kick it back to the other side, kind of making a big loop. Hopefully this works. I can foresee it not working. Definitely the parts right here around the outside edge right there, that's going to be the most difficult to do. Not picking it up, that's going to be easy, but just making it look nice here, that's going to be a problem. Also, one of the big reasons for doing it this way is so that whenever we come through with our windrow system with the loading wagon, it actually doesn't cause us any troubles because we can just run 1 pass really for every 2 runs. So yes, we're gonna have big jumbled up messes here in the corners, but it doesn't care. It's gonna pick it up perfectly fine. I just hope that it does. So there's that. I'm really looking at this now going, man, I should have run 1 pass, like 1 headland. That would have been the thing to do here. Whatever, let's knock this out. Now that we're at the edge, we've got to figure out which way to go now, because there's only going to be 2 ways that work. It's also missing a bunch here on the ends. Oy, oy, oy. So now, can I flip a U-turn like I want to and line up? Can I? No, because if I do that, well, I don't know. That actually lines up pretty good. You know what? I think it'll work. I just think it might. All right. We'll pull forward a little bit just to kind of get out of the end zone here. And line that up. There we go. I totally didn't have the worker hired up yet. Definitely picking up some from the middle, but this is working. It's working good. It's not going to matter once we get over here to the edge. Yeah, definitely should have waited till the mower was done, but I'll learn my lesson for the next time. How about that? Come from here. Turn it off, make the spin. Ooh, so graceful. Set that there, and then go again. Hey, it is pushing everything out a little bit, but the built-in offset from the game really makes that work. Okay, and now you know how we're doing the outside. Now that all of that is done, I should be able to line this up right here and do it back and forth. Oh, yeah. Love it, man. I love it. I do believe that you can hire an AI worker with this too. However, I'm not planning on doing that. Not yet, anyway. We should probably look into it, though. There's one other thing that we're going to need to take note of, and that is going to be this. So you see we have an 8.5 meter working width here, meaning we're going to need to run a 17 meter working width with the loading wagon. And I could show you why right here. Regardless of the offset that it says is there or anything, the offset really doesn't matter for us. So we need to run 17 meters, and it's going to be 1 headland. Boom, 1. Hey, you see that? Lines up perfectly for us. Although, that is not in the right place. See that? That's wrong, is what that is. Although, it should be all right by the time we get over there. I don't even know. Now my head hurts. Oy, oy. Maybe because this is the first time doing this. Maybe let's finish this field first. I'll probably go ahead and set the worker on the mower on another field just to get it done. But we should do this ourselves just to make sure it's going to work. And because I got so much to do for this field, I think we just let the guy do whatever he's going to do. We go AI worker, work the headlands, yes. Start with the up and down. Sure. I don't even know how that's going to go. But guess what? They know what to do. Almost seems kind of silly to be going slow on this side of things, but hey, there you go. All right. So that's that done. But I do want to see what happens when we come through with the loading wagon. Also, this has turned out not too bad. I've got a funny feeling that's not how you mow a yard, but I think that looks cool. All right, so let's kick that out. And we'll drop that, and we're going to reset this because I was using this as a different setup at one point. So, again, 17 meters. There we go. And we're going to run one headland around. Click OK, and it should line us up perfect. And it is. I should set it on there, but it is working. Oh, I think this other green line down here is like the other side of things, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know how this is going to turn out. This may be one of those things where we can't use the GPS, we just got to wing it. So I'm looking at this. The lines are almost lining up, but not quite. I think we're definitely going to have to run an offset on those. I guess that does make sense. We had to run an offset on everything else, didn't we? Ooh, what if we reset, don't do an offset? What if we include the offset in the working with? No, because then it won't be evenly spaced. Tell you what, I didn't think I'd ever have to do this much math in farm sim before. Stay in school, kids. So after our first headland, or I guess only headland now, 86,000 liters, not too bad. That is a lot. I'll give it that much. Now, let's set this offset because you can see they're all just kind of right there. So I think we need to set a positive offset. I just don't know by how much. Let's start at 1 meter. Okay, almost. How's about we try 1.5 meters? 1.5 meters lines up. Sometimes you'll see a line on one side, sometimes you'll see a line on the other. But this, I mean, look at that. There you go. So if you were wanting to do this at home, boy, oh boy, do I have the answers for you. Oh, I'm so happy. All right, we'll knock out this field and we'll go dump everything in our silo over there so this can start fermenting. But great news, this works great. So at the end of the field, we have got a total of 221,000 liters. Divide that by 6,500, and that would be how much you would have gotten if you would have used bales. Very cool. Very cool. Now all we got to do is bring this over here, dump this into our silo, and we are good. And that's 1 out of like, what, 7 fields, 8 fields, something like that. This is going to take a long time. This is going to be an extended process. But hey, it's got to be done, right? It's got to be done. That's what I say. I think the animation's doing some weird stuff back there, but no, it's fine. It's okay. Let's come around here. Let's go ahead and pick up some more of this silage and go sell more of it, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to sell too much. How much silage do we have? 14,000 liters? We'll hold off. But hopefully you don't hold off coming back to see me in the next one. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching. See you soon.